A monk is something that is not like the other professions that you have. Even within the whole religious circle, the monastic life in itself is one that is quite different to the others. So to become a monk, you really have to discern that you really have a call to be a monk. The novitiate period is 2 years, and where you're supposed to be initiated into the monastic way of life. So you study monastic history of monastic spirituality for 2 years, so that you would at least get into the whole spirit of the monastic life.
Brother Richard is a very gifted man, very much blessed by God with natural talents, and he has obviously had a kind of conversion experience that led him to the monastery. So we've been trying to build on that. But conversion is a lifelong thing. I myself, this year, I'm 48 years in the monastery, and I'm still working at conversion. There was an old saying, somebody asked the monks, "What do you do in the monastery?" And the answer, the old monk said, "We get up, we fall down, we get up. We fall down, we get up." Well, both Richard and I are still in the process of getting up. Conversion is a lifelong experience. But we hope that he will persevere, because certainly God has blessed him and blessed us with him.
Over the years, the Benedictine monks of Monson and Benedict have become involved in widespread missionary work in the Caribbean region. In St. Vincent particularly, the Benedictine monks succeeded in a building program which established many of the Catholic churches that we see today. In Guyana, a monastery was set up at Mora Camp on the banks of the Mazaruni River and served the people there for over 20 years. As a center of interfaith dialogue, the monastery has always been a place where people of all religions are welcome. There are early reports of annual pilgrimages of East Indians to the monastery beginning from the early days. One of the monks was commissioned to learn Hindi so as to proclaim the gospel to the Hindus in their own language. Muslims, spiritual Baptists, Presbyterians are among the numerous pilgrims who visit the monastery regularly.
Processo vero conversationis et fidei, dilatato corde, in enarrabili dilectionis dulcedine, curitur via mandatorum Dei.
100 years of dedication to worship and hospitality. What does the future hold for the Mount St. Benedict?
This year we are celebrating 100 years of existence. The monastery was founded on the 6th of October 1912, so on the 6th of October coming, we will be 100 years old. It is a time for a pause, for recognizing how good God has been to us, how good all you people have been to us. It is a time for gratitude. It is a time not to sort of sit on our laurels, but to look forward to the future. It is a time also for striking the breast, for recognizing that we ourselves have not altogether lived up to what God expected of us. So we are grateful, we are penitent, and we look forward in hope.
The aim of the monastery is to continue to be a place of peace, where God can dwell in the hearts of the monks and all those who visit. The aim is to be a place where those who seek God, those who seek peace, those who seek fulfillment can find in the Mount a gateway to everlasting peace, light, joy and happiness.
We face the future with a listening heart. The very first words of the rule of St. Benedict, "Listen carefully, my child, to your master's instructions, and attend to them with the ear of your heart." This is the posture of the Benedictine monk, that we listen. We listen to what God has been saying in the past, to what he's saying at the moment, and to what he will continue to say in the future. The aim of the monastery is to be a place where people can come and seek and find God. And this is what we want to continue to be in the future. A place where people of all races, of all religions, of all faiths can come and experience that stillness, that peace, which is renowned in the Benedictine spirituality. As you know, our motto is Pax, a Latin word which means peace. And we live in this monastery as a means of providing a space both for ourselves and for others where God can be sought and found, and the peace of Christ may radiate in our midst.
It will always strive to be a place where God can be sought and found by people of all faiths and people of no faith. A place of humble service, where after ascending all the steps of the ladder of humility, the monk will arrive at that perfect love of God which casts out fear. Rule of St. Benedict, 767. Pax.
Christo omnino nicil preponant, qui nos pariter ad vitam aeternam perducat.
The rule of the Lord is to be trusted. It gives wisdom to the simple. The precepts of the Lord are right. They gladden the heart. The command of the Lord is fair. It gives light to the eyes. The fear of the Lord is holy, abiding forever. The decrees of the Lord are truth, and all of them just. They are more to be desired than gold, than the purest of gold. And sweeter are they than honey from the comb. So in them your servant finds instruction. Great reward is in their keeping. But can we discern all our errors from hidden faults with us? From presumption restrain your servant, and let it not ruin me. Then shall I be blameless, clean from great sin. May the spoken words of my mouth, the thoughts of my heart, win favor in your sight, O Lord, my rescuer, my rock. Glory be to the Father and to the Son.
Asculta, o filii, precepta magistri, et inclina aurem cordis tui, et admonitionem pii patris, libenter excipe, et efficaciter comple. Ut ad eum per obedientiam laborem redeas, a quo per inobedientiae desidiam recesseras. Ad te ergo nunc mihi sermo dirigitur, quisquis ab renuncians propriis voluntatibus, Domino Christo vero regi militaturus, obedientiae fortissima atque preclara arma sumis.